Morning all. So we are in southeast Hereford. It took us a little while, about 2 hours to get down here this morning, but to be fair, after I changed the light bulb and I could see where I was going, we got here no problems at all. Setup took not long at all. We're straight in and straight out doing a recirculation at this lovely family farm. I've met the granddad, the dad, the son. All needs to meet now is the dog. I met the whole team. Lovely farm, to be fair. And what a place. Have a little scan around. Lovely grass. You can tell the grass is just starting to think about growing. We've got a couple of lagoons, and then you got this eyesore in the middle of it at the moment. And I've just been informed they would like a visit every month for 6 weeks. So I'm absolutely over the moon, to be honest. I thought I'd do a little video. One, I've not actually been put on video yet with this machine, so now you can tell who is the man behind the camera. I have been on a bit of a camera before. Some of you will love to take the mick out of me a little bit. You might have woken up one day be having your toast and you saw me on your TV. Very nerve-wracking. Just come off holiday, had a terrible back from a fall snowboarding, but this is a bit different. You can Google that one, I'm sure it'll come up. If not, text me and I'll send it you. You have a right laugh. 6 minutes I'll never forget in my life. Anyway, back to farming. So the RC150, what a machine. Every farm I go to, it is just welcomed. It's a fair bit of kit. So it's made in Germany and then it's shipped to Ireland, Slurryquip. They make some additions. Then it comes to Callum Hughes. He's made a few additions. It's come to me. So the whole line through, everyone is just trying to improve. And what we've ended up with is just a phenomenal machine that puts out about between 10 and 15 tonne of fibre an hour. The working rate on anything that isn't sand is about 100 cube an hour. If it's sand, we go a bit easier. It's about 75 cube an hour, sometimes 80 cube an hour. Today's paper pulp, and we're doing 102 cube an hour, and I reckon I'll drop this pit by about 2 foot by tonight. So hopefully we'll be away from here about 10 o'clock tonight, back at home about midnight. We'll see. One thing I'm trying to work on myself at the moment that everyone will be surprised to hear is work-life balance. I've got a second guy involved now, a guy called Will. He is very trustworthy. I mean, that piece of kit all in all there is, you're probably knocking on the door of £500,000 with the tractor. It's a lot of money. I can't trust that to anybody. So Will, he's very trustworthy, and yeah, he puts in the hours. I'll do till halfway through the day, and then he'll finish off. And between us, we do about 18 to 20 hours a day. So it's good. So product. So this slurry made up of NPK, a little bit of S. So the nitrogen is the liquid that I'm producing. It's a concentrate nitrogen, which is good for growth, grass growth. Get it down to the roots and it'll work wonders. So once it's separated, it'll be a lot easier on the umbilical boys. Their pumps will be able to work more efficiently. It smells like burning, hope it's not that. That'll be a laugh. So the umbilical boys, I'm taking a bit of stick for the umbilical boys here with my machine. So in the long run, you'll save money on your muck spreading and slurry spreading. Second saving will be on your bought-in fertiliser, because you're able to use your nitrogen and your phosphorus and potassium in the fibre a lot better. A lot more sort of uniform approach, uniform spread. You'll be able to sort of reduce your bought-in fertiliser. Use your organic matter, your organic materials, organic elements from the farm a lot more. Utilise them a lot better. Getting muddled in the words there. So you give them back, get the worms to do the work. So your NPK, so your P and K, your fibre, get it into the soil and get the worms to do some of the work again on the grassland. If you want to put it on the grass at the end of the year before it's winter, and then it's got all year to rot down, all winter to rot down. The fibre is also fantastic on maize ground. It's also fantastic on your maize stubbles or going into maize. So it's a saving all round this machine. So I might come across at quite a lot of money. You might think, ooh, that's a lot of money. It's actually not. It's going to save you quite a lot of money in the long run. I would say every farm, if I'm visiting once every 6 weeks, you're going to be sort of saving about 50% of my cost, if you like, over the year. But still, I've got to see that in hard figures before I can actually put my word to that. So that's only a rough estimate. Right, lessons learned. The slurry has to be, the slurry, so this bit, this has to be stirred. We like a consistent product through that machine. If it's not stirred, it is a nightmare. I'm going to say something else then, but it is a nightmare. The stirrer in this pit obviously isn't here at the minute, hence I'm doing this video. It's quite loud. But he's just finished stirring it up. He's done a good job. He's now going to move to that little part behind me. He's going to move it there and try and get some of this crust away. It's like with a weather person. Today it's sunny, blue skies with a few little clouds. Anyway, so we like a consistent product. I'm not going to be a weather person. Don't know actually. Right, so off topic and confusing myself. Consistent product through the machine. So we've got to have it stirred to get through the machine. When it's stirred, I can go from adjusting it by the sort of 5 or 10. I'll go down to adjusting it and fine tuning it down to 0.1, 0.2, if that makes sense. So I can really fine tune it and get the maximum efficiency out of this machine. I like to be over 100 cube because then I'm giving the farmer an efficient service. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, making sure I'm efficient. The farmer is getting 100% of what I can give to him. If I come onto farm and was doing sort of 50 cube an hour, that's just no good at all. I'm literally doubling what I'm going to take out of the farm, which is no good at all, well, as in money wise. I like to be as efficient as I can. What else could we say? Lessons learned. Service backup. So parts, pipes. Obviously new machine in the country. It's the first in England and Wales. Callum Hughes is the dealer, and Callum's service backup is absolutely next to none. All right, absolutely next to none. He is phenomenal. If I asked for a pipe or a fitting now, he would travel an hour and a half, 2.5 hours south, whatever it is, and he'd bring it to me. Okay, him and his team with Matt and the rest of them are fantastic. Owen, who's on the same yard, built a platform that I'll show you at some point. The platform, I didn't think it was going to be as good as what it was. The platform is phenomenal. Fold up, all really well manufactured, just needs a lick of paint now. So thank you to Owen for that. He's a fabricator. Get in touch with Callum, he can put you in touch with him. But as a fabricator, phenomenal. So Callum Hughes, brilliant. Also, last mention is Shropshire pressure washers, second to last, Shropshire pressure washers. They've sorted me out with a pressure washer. I wanted one thing, they said I need another, and guess what? I needed what they recommended. So fantastic. And the last person, or the last team to congratulate or thank, is Slurryquip themselves over in Ireland. So I visited Andy Ray up in Scotland with one. He was a great help, taught me quite a bit about the machine. And then I got a ferry over to Larne, Belfast. I went to go and see Richard and his team, David, the salesman, over at Slurryquip. So I went to the Slurryquip factory where this was sat, weatherman. This was sat in a yard. I had a bit of a look at it. I kicked the tyres, even though it hasn't got any yet. And I thought, yeah, right, that's it, let's do the deal. Shook the hand, and on the way back, got very seasick and sorted the finance out. So yeah, that was a 10 hour journey back home because I had to go back to Scotland. But no, it was good, and I've never looked back since before Christmas when I made the decision to do this. If you've got any other questions, fire them my way. I will do what I can to answer them. If you would like this machine to visit your farm, please let me know. We are servicing national at the minute, so England or Wales, let me know, and I will do my very best to help you. I'll give you a quote as best I can. We work at hourly rate, not a day rate. We also, there's a few other bits to think about, but give us a shout. I'll speak to you very soon. Thanks for watching. If you've got this far, you need to find something else to do.